A trio of old double-decker buses is getting a new lease on life in Alert Bay. For years, they were part of a collection outside Coombs, sitting in a compound with dozens of other old buses, virtually abandoned. Most were sold for scrap, but these three were rescued by an entrepreneur with a vision. CTV's Gord Kurbis reports.
They're clearly visible, but not what you'd expect to find as you approach Malcolm Island off Port McNeill. Three authentic London double-decker buses at the entrance to Alert Bay.
This past summer, it was literally straight taking pictures of the buses. And the husbands standing by the buses and wives taking photos of the railings and saying, oh my God, here we go again, you know.
The buses were purchased by Colin Ritchie off a collector last year. He knew they were headed for the scrap heap, so he rescued the trio and had them barged way up here.
I would like to see it running around as a public transportation vehicle. I think the island's small enough, it would make total sense. They're a little bit out of place here, but on the other hand, this place has always been different, so what the hey.
Ritchie is hoping these buses will be part of an economic revival for Alert Bay. The tiny community at one point was the largest commercial hub in the North Island region.
You can get anything fixed here. Your watch, your cork boots, your boats. There was four shipyards. I mean, it was a thriving hub. There was 16 police here.
Ritchie believes more tourism can have a strong future here.
There's a new form of tourism happening called Opportunity 4. And a friend phoned me who's in that business because of my love for old buildings. And she said, well, you know, do it here. Bring people in for these sort of workshops almost, but almost do it, just think big and do it every weekend.
When he first moved here 15 years ago, Ritchie bought these three old cottages, which he's since refurbished. He's also renovating an old cannery and has turned an old dry goods building into a modern inn with breathtaking ocean views.
It's such a beautiful little spot. I mean, we're south-facing. It's different. That's one of the main reasons I like it. It's not like anywhere else I can think of. It's an incredibly friendly little place. The two cultures here makes for a very interesting life.
The entrepreneur is hoping others in the area will share his tourism vision and help get Alert Bay back on the world map.
And if you're from New York or Chicago, I think tripping around the islands down here and the sea lions and the eagles and everything, just blow you away anyway. And the native dancing, you know, that and the big house, I mean, that's something you'll never forget.
Until then, he'll keep on renovating properties and welcoming the world one visitor at a time. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Alert Bay.